Hey there, welcome to the Luz Lumiere channel. This is a how does he feel about me romantically? How does he feel romantically about me? That is the question I will be hoping to answer, or at least get some guidance on. I read quite differently from other readers, so if you're into it, I would suggest you subscribe because then you're a special kind of person. If you're not, hey, don't worry about it. Many other readers out there. These are the colors we will be picking from: green, pink, yellow, and white. How does he feel? Pick your card, pick your color. While you're doing that, feel free to check out and scroll through the other videos that I have. I have many pick a cards and they seem to be pretty good. They might serve you. I also do monthlies. I give monthly guidance more so than anything. For your monthly zodiac sign, whichever sign that resonates with you, there's guidance there. With this, what I'm going to be doing also is after I answer how he feels about you romantically, I will do a little quickie over what your guidance is given that situation, okay? Because I don't like to leave my people high and dry once you know what's your guidance. So I hope you have picked your card. The timestamps will be in the description box below. And I will see you in the comments. We will go ahead and start with yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. Quite rightly. Hey Yellow, howdy doody. How does he feel about you romantically? Are you ready for this? Take a breath, bruh. Let's see where he's at romantically. Let's do this actually. How does he feel about yellow romantically? Whoa. How does he feel about yellow romantically? I'm gonna say I feel like he wants to be alone. Um, Almost to think about what he wants to do. It actually feels like someone. To feel like he wants to do and to more or less prepare himself. I feel like some parts of him don't think he's ready for whatever ready means, but he wants to prepare himself. I'm sensing a sense of stalling in some sort of way. He's a thinker. This person could be, I don't know why I'm getting an air sign of sorts. If they're not, don't even worry about that. This is a person that thinks a lot. They're thinking in this stage. They're mulling over what it is that they want to actually do. Right now they're choosing not to choose. They're choosing not to do anything, but that obviously is doing something. I feel like they're wondering whether or not whatever the decision they're trying to make romantically about how they feel about you, whether it's worth it, or at least assessing the worth of it. That's where I feel what they're thinking about, wanting to see if it's worth the exchange of their singledom. To be honest, whether or not they really do want to go through this again, whatever this is with you. I feel like the outcome will be quite favorable though, whatever that means. It's going to be something that, because I'm not feeling, if certain cards, if they had shown up in the reverse, I would have thought, okay, I don't know about that, but it almost feels like they obviously they do have an affection for you. That maybe that is what I'm picking up on. They do have an affection for you. It's just they're thinking about what to do about it or what to do next. I'm not sure if something happened between you all recently or anything like that as you're watching this, or if there's been some sort of discussion. I'm just looking at thinker. It says love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it's good to have things in common other than desire. This is a time to weigh pros and cons. Yeah, I feel like they're really thinking about whether or not being with you or maybe even leaving you in some instances. No, well, being with you or even depending on what your situation is, leaving you is worth it. They're thinking about worth here. They're wondering what's worth going through with and what's worth sticking around for, or what's worth. They're weighing out worth. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. They're weighing out worth. That's how they feel about you romantically. This could be they're weighing worth to be with you, depending on your situation. You know this better. The romance angels say finances and career, so maybe it's even to do with a move of some sort. New love. Okay. So if you are, I think this actually applies to that same story. They're thinking if you are uh it depends. They're whatever this person is, they're thinking about this relationship, either about making it a relationship, about taking it to a next level, whatever your next level is. If it's a crush, it's is it worth me asking this person out? Is it someone in you're in a situationship? Is it worth, you know, us making it official or talking about making it official? Work, you know, that's what I mean. Like whatever the next level is in your thing. If it's a relationship, it's whether it's weighing the options of whether or not they want to go, you know, what the costs and pros and cons are of going to the next level of whatever this thing is. I'm sensing that for some there's a sense of whether or not it's worth leaving this, but that's for a tiny few. So if that is something that resonates with you and you hit me up in the comments saying, but we just broke, I don't know, like whatever your story is, for some of you that could be something that they're weighing over. I'm feeling like for some of you, there is a distance between you two, and they're weighing the actual costs, like the actual costs of what this relationship or situationship is to them, whether it's worth pursuing or not. This person, at the end of the day, the general energy around this is weighing worth, weighing what decision to make, and they've probably been in this state for a while, not a while, but it's coming to a point where they need to make a decision anyway. And yeah, freedom is also an aspect here for I think a majority of people, weighing out that freedom, like I was saying in the beginning, of whether or not they want to move forward or move in whatever direction forward is to them. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on here. So if there is a distance, if it is about, you know, weighing the actual practical costs of meeting up, or, you know, what that would be, or perhaps you work with this person too. This is, I'm picking up someone, a client of mine here, but holla back if you pick this. But yeah, there might be something about work and weighing whether or not this is a circumstance worth pursuing because of work. So this could be a new love for some people, someone new, or you all pursuing something new. It's the same message either way. Someone is weighing options, weighing worth. Not options, but like weighing whether this and this is what I'll have to give up, or this and this is what I'll have to give up, or who I'll have to give up. That's what I'm getting here. That's where he's at romantically. There are feelings here, so they're still in that limbo stage of trying to decipher what move he's gonna make. Okay, Yellow, so let's get your guidance. What you can do about this situation. I'd love to hear from you in the comments, and if you like the reading or if it gave you value, please like the video so others can find it and get the guidance that they need, because, you know, sometimes we'll be just going crazy about certain things and you just need a little bit of clarity, and YouTube comes through. So every like, every comment helps. Alright. What is Yellow's guidance given this situation, please? I'm actually saying, like, make the effort in reverse. We'll see if it comes out, but what I'm picking up on is give them the space to, give them the space, hold your tongue, hold your peace, give them the space to, make this decision that they need to make. I think a part of them, I think if you have been, that's good. If you have been, they're feeling some of your absence. If you haven't been, hold your peace. Yeah, hold your peace. You got a 9 of Pentacles up. Like, you hold your peace. Hold your peace. That's what I'm saying. Like, make the effort in reverse. Like, hold your peace. Focus on, I hate that. Focus on your world. Like, take the pressure off of his world. In the membership, we talk about hover energy every so often, how moving your energy from one thing to something else helps it breathe and helps it, the energy that needs to go there, get in there and tend to it. So I feel like for this, whatever you're wanting to do, or whatever, if this resonated for you, your guidance is to hold your peace. Hold your peace. This might be throwing you in a bit of a tizzy, feeling, especially considering how you feel, and depending on that person, you might be trying to bargain with them, like, oh, but I feel so much for you, or we do so much together, or like we feel so good together, or like I just need to show him even more that I care, or that whatever. No, just hold your peace and take care of you right now while he's trying to sort himself out. Okay? That's your guidance, Yellow. I appreciate you. I'm thankful that you. Yeah. Is this for you? Just hold your peace. Okay? Don't wild out. What else? Oh, I forgot to say. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, wait until, if you're gonna watch other readings, wait until I finish, your reading. When I say, hey, next card, because sometimes some extra guidance comes through towards the end. If you'd like to book a private reading of your own, you can look at the description box. There's information for that. I'd love if you like the video and if you subscribe to and check out the other videos as well. I will see you next time. Keep your light on, and good luck, Yellow. Bye. Coming over. Hey, Pink. How are ya? Pink, how does he feel about you romantically? I mean, really, how does he feel about you romantically? How does he feel about you romantically? How does he feel about Pink romantically? Interesting. I feel like he's waiting. That's interesting. That's funny, because Worth Waiting For came out. I'm gonna put that there. He's waiting. But then also stuck between waiting and not waiting. Yeah, of course, thank you. Yeah, waiting, kind of being of two minds about certain things. Waiting, but then also not wanting to wait. Waiting and then wanting to kind of do things, just being balls out and doing them anyway. That kind of thing where he just kind of teeter-tottering between, no, let me wait, and, oh, no, I just want to do this now, whatever this is. Or whatever this is. It's hilarious. Come through. So the Yang card is not wanting to act impulsively. So, which is just reiterating the message of how he feels about you romantically. Is there something he wants to do? And he is preparing himself to do it. So he's waiting, but then he doesn't want to wait at the same time. But then he's waiting. He's waiting for the right time. So if someone's trying to get engaged, or someone's, what, I don't know what your story is, or break up, I don't know what it is, but this person is wanting to do something towards you that affects you romantically, and they are waiting, but also not wanting to wait, but then waiting. Yeah. So yeah, okay, yeah, they're overall, I'm feeling like they're gonna wait until this balance to me feels like this trust. So either they're waiting to see how this pans out between you two, or they're waiting within themselves, which is the majority, waiting within themselves to see when things are ready. I'm probably waiting for divine timing, or also, I don't think they're wasting time. I feel like they are. There's this wait has a purpose. A lot of wait cards came out, and then this balance card comes out. I think this wait has a purpose for them. And it's a wait that makes sense, and it's a wait that they kind of need to wait. I was asking, what do they want to do, but I'm not getting access to that information because I'm pretty sure it varies. For some people, it might be elevating the relationship. For others, it might be a pullback of the relationship. But really, I'm not feeling a pullback. Let's see. Keep an open mind. Yeah. I'm not feeling it's entirely a pullback. They're waiting to do something. They want to do something, but they don't want to do it impulsively. They want to do it when it's perfect. Which to me feels like some sort of, like matrimonial type shit. And they're not. But for some of you, it might also be something different. I feel like you might know what that is. Let me see. I feel like you would know your case and be honest with yourself. But whatever this person is, how they feel about you romantically is they want to do something and they want to wait for the right time. So if you've been nagging this person to do something, they feel it. Yeah, and also it's a time for them to kind of get out of denial. So I feel like actually this is more of a message about them waiting. This waiting is good. I'm not sure how you're feeling about whatever's going on in this situationship, relationship, or whatever, but how they feel about you romantically is there's care here. You're on their mind. They think about you, and it's because of what they think about you that they're waiting to make sure that they make a decision that is true to them and also true for how they feel about you and your situationship. They truly are. I think they're trying to get themselves clear. They're trying to be clear about how to go about whatever it is they're trying to do. That's honorable, I'd say. That's not bad. Yeah. I mean, look, like, observer. I give this. That's all the information I'm being given. They're waiting. Observer is just observing, waiting, watching, taking a step back. Deep freeze, actually. Just calming all the way down. So if you wait, Pink, I'm going to look up what your like your guidance is given this situation. Okay, I'm not gonna leave you high and dry. This Luz Lumiere does not do that. No, no, no. If you'd like to leave a comment, I'd love to read it and hear your thoughts about what's going on. If you'd like to book a private reading, you can. The information for that is in the description box below. And if you'd like to like the video, if it resonated, that's good. I'd love for you to subscribe if it did resonate, or if you like my style of looking out for you and giving you guidance after I tell you what's going on with him. That's what it's about, right? Okay, so may I please have some guidance for Pink, please? Given the situation, what should Pink do? What's the action? What are the action steps for Pink? Guidance for Pink, given the situation, please. I fucking thought so. I fucking thought so. That guard has been trying to get out this entire time. So maybe your person and you are in a little bit of a, for some of you, you're in a little bit of a separation or feeling some distance. But I feel like it's like maybe they're more quiet than usual, or you're feeling some sort of thing. But I honestly feel like for some of you, things are gonna go quite well. And for others of you, well, for most of you, actually, you're all thinking, like, the negative. Like, what's the guidance for Pink, please? You're thinking the negative about this situation. And it's not, I don't want to say thoughts become things, but it's one of those, like, this feels like a chill. When I see separation, when I was seeing separation in my mind and looking at, and just, separate yourself from this situation. Separate yourself from this situation. With this new love here, I feel like this is a message to say no, for some of you. No, there's no one else. And if there is someone else, it's not that serious. Like, it's nothing. That's what I'm thinking. That's what this feels like. If this hits, it hits. If it didn't, shit. Look, you can't win them all. But there's no one else. Okay? Calm your monkey brain down, girl. Or sir. This is separate yourself. Separate yourself. Take yourself out of this space. What's going on with you, girl? Or sir or madam? Yeah, you're all up in your, things are gonna be okay. You're all up in your headspace. Clean that shit up. Ain't nobody gonna rescue you from this. You gotta separate yourself from the fuckery you're putting your mind through while this person figures out whatever they're doing. Like, separate yourself from looking at, them, like, pull yourself, snatch yourself back, okay, back into your world, and pay attention to that. Okay. Yeah, time for a fucking nap. You're exhausted, B. Like, you're exhausted from looking and peering and searching and wondering and wishing and dreaming and hoping and loving from this other person. I feel like your world needs you. And that'll help you be more optimistic about your love life, because right now you ain't hitting on much. It's not attractive to be continuously thinking and wondering about someone else. You have your own things to tend to those things. That's harsh, but I feel like as a woman, if I am speaking to another woman, that's something that we kind of need to hear. Time for sit the fuck down, right? Like, sit all the way the fuck down. It's not you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, by continuing to kind of dig your claws and into, like, what's going on with this person. Nobody likes that. You don't like when people are jocking on your or stressing you about you. So imagine doing that even energetically. It's not good for you. So separate yourself. And this is a good opportunity for you to kind of move through that part of you that is like that. I don't know how to describe this. What is this, antsy? This is like just firing off at all cylinders, like, oh, something's wrong. And I get it as a woman, like, I get it. I'm sure even as a dude listening to this, whomever's, hey, King, you know, you might be, some things may have been triggered for you from this situation, but just sit the fuck down. Time for a motherfucking nap, B. I'm gonna read that time for a nap for you. When it comes to matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now. If you're not partnered, it's okay to, it's good to take this time out to get to know yourself. If you're involved with someone, relax and just be with your partner. This is going to be an uneventful moment in time. Yeah, he waiting. Don't force anything now. Allow things to flow naturally. And a beautiful renewal will take place all by itself. Patience is the key to your heart's desire right now. Withdraw from action in your relationship and give it a rest so that your love and connection can become rejuvenated. I appreciate you, Pink. I hope you're alright. It was tough love, but I feel like it's something that you sometimes need to be snatched and told. If you'd like a private reading, the information for that is in the description box below. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can. That's also in the description box below. That'd be cute. That'd be really cute. But otherwise, I'll see you in the comments. Please like the video if it served you, if you found some value here, so others can find value here as well. And subscribe if you're new, and check out the other videos too. I'll see you next time. Bye, keep your light on, and good luck. Hey, Green. How does it feel about you romantically? Right? Like, what it is, yo. So what's up? What's going on? Let's find out, shall we? Stay tuned after I find out what he's up to. We'll find out what you can do. Because here on the Luz Lumiere channel, I'm about giving you some guidance. Sure, we know what he's doing, and you're like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? So let's get some of that. And that might be just what you need. And if you enjoy that type of content, I'd encourage you to subscribe. Because that's pretty much what I do here. How does he feel about Green romantically, please? What it is, yo. So what's up? What it is, yo. What's up? Everybody's paying attention to the red flags these days. How does he feel about Green romantically, please? This is good. I know what this is. That's interesting. Yeah, of course. Yeah. He likes it. You feel like home. It's blissful when y'all together. It feels damn good to be with you. Y'all kick it, and y'all have a real good time together. In a group, alone, with friends, alone. It doesn't matter. How this person feels about you is they feel at home with you. They can pass gas in front of you, or they think they can in the future. This is someone who also wants to take it slow. Really slow. This person wants to be in this thing with you the way it is. They don't want to move from this space. they don't want to elevate nor deteriorate this relationship. This how they feel about you, whatever your thing is. So however they feel about you, they really enjoy your company. They really enjoy you. They love how light your time together is. They enjoy that. They feel good around you. They feel really comfortable and at peace and settled. They just he wants to be right here. He doesn't want to rush things. He's enjoying this. He doesn't want to necessarily leave. He just wants to be where he is with you. Where you guys are at is where he wants to be, because this is a space that's the most comfortable for him. And it feels good and serves him too. Yeah. Yeah. He just wants to be here. He feels good with you. That's nice. That's really nice. He feels good with you. He feels good about you romantically, and he just wants things to be exactly the way they are right now. Doesn't want to rush things. Doesn't want... what does this card say in the reverse? I forget. He doesn't want to rush things. He just wants to be exactly where you two are. Because he enjoys it. I feel like there's something else. Okay. Yeah. All the elephants are out. He wants to move at a pace that makes sense. He wants to move at a pace that is slow, okay? He wants to kind of milk this stage for all it's worth, and he wants, if things were to move in any sort of way, they would move traditionally. So, I don't want to say maybe whatever his patterns are, but just in terms of how he thinks things should be is how he wants things to go. I feel like he's kind of leaving it up to the fate. But I also feel like because of how comfortable he feels about this, I feel like he doesn't want to jinx it. He doesn't want to do anything that would ruin what you guys have. What does that mean? Unfinished business came out. So this could be, if you have a history with this person, perhaps you recently rekindled your things. This doesn't mean you necessarily broke up, but whatever you have has been rekindled, or this is a rekindling for him in some ways of something from the past, hence not wanting to move past a certain way. So this is kind of a way to move through that unfinished stuff. But I feel like even with this unfinished symphony, as I look at it and as I feel into it, it feels like what you have this moment, even though he wants to stay here for a while, as long as he can, I don't feel like he doesn't want it to progress. It's just going to be not now. Okay? Let's get your guidance. Let me know how this sat with you. Let me know what this is for you. How it resonated in the comments. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like. If you'd like to subscribe, you can. That'd be awesome. If you enjoy how I read, if you'd like to book a reading, a private reading, the information for that is in the description box below. All the information, no, not all the information, but the immediate information that you need is there. Oh, girl. What is your guidance? What is Green's guidance given this situation? Are you feeling a little impatient? What is Green's guidance? I'm getting moved slow. I'm getting moved slow. Getting moved slow. What's Green's guidance given this situation? Yeah, I'm getting moved slow. I feel like some of you home flipped out. Some of you might be feeling really uncomfortable with things. Maybe with the lack of progress. But also I feel like some of you are on the tail end of feeling that. I feel like for some of you this is going to be confirmation to show that actually I've always been too much in a rush, or why am I really even in a rush to whatever you're wanting to head towards. It's different for everybody. Yeah, go slow. This card keeps stays showing up for everybody. Go slow. Enjoy this moment of bliss. If he is feeling blissful, I would assume you're feeling blissful. Otherwise, what kind of dominatrix relationship y'all got going on? Well, I think everybody enjoys a dominatrix relationship. I think it's more of what, a sadistic one? Well, I think people enjoy that too. I don't know. What kind of unequal, unbalanced relationship do you have where one person's happy and the other isn't? There's a lot like that. But yeah, I feel like go slow. And you could say what it is that you want, like not lie about your desires, right? Not lie about your desires or keep them quiet. You can state your desires not in a way that you give me commitment or you give me greater commitment, whatever you're wanting more of. Um, you can state what it is that you want for yourself romantically and not put it on this person to fulfill. That way, you're sharing your voice, they're hearing it, and you get to listen to them as well, because the relationship, whatever your thing is based on you two, right? So it's not just about your desires, it's about his desires as well. What are his desires? Listen to him and actually listen to him, right? Pay attention, listen to what he's saying, and he, hopefully he listens to what you're saying, but at least that information is out in the open. But also, I'd say ride the wave, like enjoy this time. Pay attention to not only what's spoken, but also what's not being said. For the deeper message isn't always that obvious. Listen with your heart, not just your ears, and you'll find clarity. So if this person, I feel like if this person is good to you, then cool. If this person is not good to you, or you turn down the volume on what they're saying and look at what they're doing, look at the actions of your relationship, and you don't like it, get yourself out of this deception and find something else. But either way, go with the flow and don't fight how you're feeling. Don't not how you're feeling like monkey brain, just anxiety in your head, but like, and by that I'm not being disrespectful. I'm being like, from a woman to, if you are a woman, or from someone who's really likes to know what's going on. It's about your own being getting in your own way. Sometimes our anxieties are based off of like absolutely nothing, just wisps, and they're based off of even the past, and then we're putting on this situation because it's an opportunity for us though to kind of overcome those, or at least integrate them and heal them in some sort of way. So in any case, this is an opportunity for you to say what you need to say, but then also enjoy yourself and finding that balance. Is there anything else you'd like to say to Green, please? This, yeah. It's funny. Okay. And I'm not what I appear to be. Da 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 da. With a leg up, it says, "Are you always insisting on doing everything yourself? Do you have little faith that help will come convinced that the burden of the world is doomed to remain on your shoulders. Your beliefs about going it alone need to be discarded, that's what I'm reading, as they do not serve you at all. Let others help you. Yes, it will make you feel vulnerable to admit you need a helping hand, but to be vulnerable is good, for you have a lesson to learn. You must let someone else assist you. You can't do life all by yourself. Once you shift your expectations, you'll be amazed by how quickly hope arrives to give you a leg up. That's some true shit. So, some of you may have to share with your partner how you're feeling, but just to share with them how they're feeling and have a discussion about that, right? Listening to one another. For others of you, you might need to have that conversation within yourself and lower those expectations that you have of this person, this relationship, this thing. I think we could all do with some lowering of expectations, or not even lowering, excuse me for saying that, managing our expectations. If someone has shown you time and time again that they can't do something, you're killing yourself, bending yourself backwards, trying to hold them up to a certain standard that they just can't do it. Manage your expectations and put your expectations elsewhere, because that you're just killing yourself expecting something of someone who's shown you time and time again they can't do what you're wanting them to do. So ride the wave, enjoy the situation for what it is, or ride the wave and follow your heart to where you need to go. For some of you, this is going to be a very difficult process, or not difficult, but just uncomfortable, because you're attending to those things within you. It's funny because 4 plus 6 is 10, and this is 10, which is also like rock bottom. But with unfinished symphony here, is you also have some unfinished business, which is what I was saying earlier about the path of forgiving and learning with his read. So, not to say that you're mirroring, because I don't feel like you are, but I feel like for everybody in this situation, the guidance here is this situation is exactly the way it needs to be for you to get to where you need to go. So tune into yourself and see what is being flared up, address that flare within yourself or with your partner, and move from there. It's time for deception to end, it's time for rebirth to begin within yourself or within your relationship, a renewal of sorts of yourself or your relationship. Yeah. Good luck. Let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes. I would like to know how it goes. So leave me a comment. Leave me a comment in the comment section. I'm a loser. Who feels like they're a loser? I'm a loser, and I'm not what I appear to be. Are you faking in this relationship? I don't know why I keep singing that song. It's I'm a Loser by the Beatles. Anyway, keep your light on, green, and good luck. Hola, Blanco. Blanca? Hello, white. Hey, white. How does he feel about you romantically? How does he feel about you romantically? How does he feel about white romantically? That's a lot. Are we gonna take him? Let's see. Static. Static, 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 static. Okay. How does he feel about white romantically? Okay. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. His face were white as snow. He followed her to school one day, school one day, school one day. Followed her to school one day. Do 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 do. Huh. This person either feels like you're a child and they have to lead you, or they are a child and they're following your lead and they're kind of wanting you to lead, or you're leading them. Oh my god. Or they're leading you. I don't know what happened between you two, or if you even have a history, or what's going on with this person, but I feel like, alright, I feel like they're looking at you to, like, you sort of pace the relationship. So romantically, their feelings for you, this person is growing up in a way. So maybe they're the child, and they've kind of been following you along, but they are now kind of coming into their own as it relates to your relationship. Perhaps something recently happened between you two, and they're deciding to take the lead. So maybe they were the child, and they are also now beginning to take the lead more romantically. Whatever that means. Oh. For some of you, it might be realizing whether or not they really do like you, because maybe someone was chasing and something snapped them out of that mode. Yeah, this wanted to come out. This came out earlier when I was saying Did something end here? Did something end here? And they're thinking about... I'm sorry if this is disjointed. I'm really trying to get one story, but I'm pretty sure there's a couple of stories here. Somebody here. Okay, this person, man. This person, pick what resonates, please. This person either went through a Peter Pan phase, what I like to call a Peter Pan phase, where they didn't want to grow up and something happened, and now they want to grow up. For some of you, growing up means leaving this thing. For others of you, it means coming back. For some of you, it could be both of those stories. Layers, right? They were in a Peter Pan stage, being a child, following your lead. Perhaps you were chasing them, you were leading the relationship, and then you were like, you know what, fuck it, I'm done. And then, or they were like, you know what, no. And some ending happened between you two, some semblance of something like that, whether it was truly spoken or whatever, but there was some feeling of unrequited love there. There was a feeling of, you know what, I'm actually not interested in this person, I don't want to be with this person, I don't really want to with this person. But then something else happened, and they're like, you know what, I don't like not being without this person, actually. And those feelings may have come back until this person wants to now pursue. So for some of you who picked this person romantically could be at that halfway point where it's unrequited. And later on in the future, perhaps they will pursue something. Don't quote me on that. For others of you, you're at the tail end of the story where they're thinking about pursuing you or actively pursuing you right now. He followed her to school one day, school one day, school one day. Followed her to school one day, la la Yeah, I feel like at some point this person tried single life or just not being with you or without you, or maybe you're in a relationship and they left the country or they went on a state or some shit, I don't know. And now in that there was a sense of freedom, but then there was also a sense of freedom, and freedom comes at a damn cost. To a point. And they were like, oh man, I want Mary back. I want to be her little lamb again. Let's go one day. Something childish. Not childish in a bad way, but childish. Like, all the children are out here. So I feel like there's also some sort of end to manipulation and an end to a certain kind of deception, and manipulative deception. One that's about games. Right? About playing games and wanting to not come clean. I am feeling a come cleaning of sorts, but yeah. Where was I? Yeah, follow the leader and go the distance. This person is trying to. There was a leaving here. There was a leavation here. This person wants back in to a point. They found out that they actually don't not like you or don't not feel for you. And it has to be like that. They didn't find out that they feel for you. They found out that they don't not feel for you. And they want to go the distance. Huh. Very interesting. You gotta let me know what the bleep this is about. Okay. Yeah. You either are in or calling in a harmonious relationship that can stand the test of time. For better or for worse, as you ride the ups and downs, even strain, break yourself, and are remade in new growth, you will be redeemed by the power of regeneration. Harmony does not mean there will never be a wrong note played, but that the relationship is marked by endurance and dedication to overall unity. A song can be written in... Girl, she keeps going. Yeah. This person wants back in, if they're not back in already. Or your bond is a bit, 2-2. Yeah, they want back in. Or your bond is getting closer because of their somewhat increased efforts. More increased from the past anyway. So let's get your guidance. If you enjoyed that to some degree, I'd urge you to like the video. Because we're going to do your guidance next, so just hang tight. Just because it helps other people find the video. If you'd like to subscribe, I'd love to have you. If this is like your third Luz Lumiere video that you're watching, you keep coming back. You really might as well subscribe. Plus, you get all sorts of goodies when you subscribe in terms of free readings when I go live. And you get guidance. You don't just get to know how he feels. You get to know how to act. Do you gotta do something? Do you gotta snatch yourself? What you gotta do? So I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let me shuffle. What is White's guidance concerning this situation? Given this situation, what is White's guidance? Please. Yeah, regeneration. Metamorphosis. It's a coming apart that's coming back together. It was painful. So you shining bright like a damn diamond, baby. You the golden palace. You're shining bright. And you may have to make a choice whether to take this person back or not, and it's your choice that you get to make. You got free will. After everything that happened, you get free will over whether or not you'll take this person back or not. feeling a bit of like a fed upness. Like, perhaps this is something you guys have done, something that's happened often, and perhaps the effort isn't as much as you would like it to be. You're feeling a little annoyed. I feel like even with that annoyance, there's still something about this person that there's still something about this person that that I feel like you feel connected to, and that might be the annoyance, that you still feel connected to someone who has you've gone through so much shit with in the past. But then there's also a part of you that thinks your visualizations, if you've been doing that type of stuff on like YouTube guided meditations or doing some of that manifesting type stuff, has called this person back, and so you're like, oh, maybe so maybe that's what you've been doing, or something that you're called to do if you want someone else. Okay, so you can move. Okay, she just actually talked about this. She is in Collide. You can move, but just be observant. Like, move, but move very slowly, cautiously. If you do decide to, whatever decision you decide to make, be open and allow love to come in. Be open, allow love to come in, allow love to find you. Don't close yourself off to love. And at the same time, you can initiate certain things, but very, very sparingly. Like, you gotta be more so in the receptive, but you can act here and there, little gestures. Okay? Because this is gonna be something for the long haul, so you don't want to close your heart off to it. Okay? But definitely, I feel like your biggest thing is to keep your spark alive, keep shining, keep your light on, keep being who you are and being who you truly are, who you deeply are. You are the fucking golden ass palace, okay? You shine bright like a motherfucking diamond on the fucking mountain top. And be that, own that, step into that, and claim that, so that you can call in someone who matches you and someone who steps up to match that. Okay? I hope that served you in some sort of way, White. If you'd like to like the video, you can. If you'd like to subscribe, I'd love to have you if you enjoyed this reading. Only if you're cool, though, right? I'll see you in the comments. If you'd like a private reading, feel free to book that in the description box below is information for that. Okay? Good luck, and keep your light on.